And now from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, weather with meteorologist Chase Bullman.
Welcome back. Let's get started with our weather picture, brought to you by the law firm of Bishop and Hayes. It's a shot of the Miami wildflowers. This was posted by Jason Miller, and we've actually had enough rainfall in the past month or so to actually have some of this around. Everyone's grass is starting to look a little brown, but now we've got some rainfall. Unfortunately, we're not looking at much for the next week to maybe even 2 weeks. But thank you, Jason, for sharing that with me on my Facebook page. Temperature-wise, we've broken into the 90s. We just didn't get that cooler air quick enough, but we are starting to level off. Now, Coffeyville, not sure what's going on there. 95 degrees. That's 4 degrees more than everywhere else around them. It could be verifying, but in the end, just consider yourself as in the lower 90s. But as I mentioned, the north wind is still pushing at a good pace, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, a little further towards the 10 mile per hour range. So this is still bringing in that drier, that cooler air. So this will probably level us off for the rest of the day. Somebody might warm up to about 92 degrees. It's tomorrow night that's looking the best. That's where we drop down to about 60 degrees. So radar for now, for the most part, it's clear for us. We have this line of showers and storms. This is what that weather model was showing about 2 days ago. Bringing in some storm activity, not moving too quickly, but it is still up there. And this is probably all we're going to see for today. It'll move southward towards central Oklahoma and even just the eastern or the western part of Arkansas. And we'll all be clear after that. But this is that one good sign of that cold front fully passing. That's why I have confidence at around 91 is where our high will stop for the day. So later on, this north wind's just going to hold steady all through the night. Everything looks good. It is going to shift back to the south very momentarily as that cold front kind of transitions to a stationary front, but we'll still have a dominantly north wind. We get into Saturday. Now it's out of the east. This is going to warm us up just a bit more, probably to about the mid and upper 80s. But Saturday night, all that dry air, all that good coolness finally takes effect, and we're looking at about, I'd say, 60 for a low. Now the KSN forecast from your local weather authority, about 91 for today. Tomorrow and Sunday, 88 degrees, actually feeling like the upper 80s, maybe the lower 90s, but here we go, 60 degrees overnight. That is nothing to complain about. But unfortunately after that we start warming back up. Lower 90s, lower 70s as well for the start of next week. Back to that summertime trend, but we are dodging the rain chances. Everything looks very dry for the next week, if not even 2 weeks. But we're not looking at excessive heat. Might have 1 day of a heat advisory towards the end of next week, but still otherwise. It's July. I can't say it's good because I really don't like the heat that much, but it's tolerable.
But 88 degrees.
Yes, it's a positive, yes.
Yeah, that's great. Last time I was here, it was like, oh, it's hot,
95.
it's hot.
We had the heat advisory. Yeah, it was a bit of a warm one.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to at least a little bit cooler air.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thanks, Chase.